We spent some hands-on time with Gripper thanks to a new Steam demo and had a blast. The demo, which starts you off with a short cutscene and then a chase sequence, is a great introduction, as players have to dodge holes, avoid pillars, and race through closing doors, while avoiding an enemy in pursuit. It's very reminiscent of some old-school video games, which implemented similar sequences back in the day, and if it ain't broke, why fix it? Once you come to grips with this initial challenge, you'll face off against a boss enemy. However, things go awry, and you end up somewhere else, and having to face off another boss-type enemy, and learn to use your grappling hook to destroy it. It's not the longest demo, but it is exciting and gives us high hopes. Now, the core gameplay in Gripper involves, unsurprisingly, gripping onto enemies and objects while dodging projectiles and environmental hazards. You'll also have access to equipable items, and you constantly gain experience points that you can use to upgrade your craft. Gripping onto an object either allows you to rip it out of the ground, or pick it up and use it as a projectile. You can even grip onto smaller enemies and use them as weapons too. It's easy to stay engaged, as the game has a pretty cool premise, although there's a distinct lack of polish as of right now. Some of the translations in the English version we played seem a bit off, and the difficulty level seems incredibly high from the get-go. It took us quite a while to get to grips, with pulling parts off the enemy boss and surviving a constant stream of explosions. But once we did, it was enjoyable. If the developers can refine the gameplay formula, and maybe make it a little less punishing out of the gate, they might have a hit title on their hands. The last thing to touch on was the presentation, and graphically, Gripper looks flat-out gorgeous, with extremely eye-catching visuals, alongside a vibrant art style and some cyber-futuristic themes. The soundtrack is also excellent, with electro-synth music lending its vibe to the title. There is actually some voice acting, but with this being a demo, we're not sure every character interaction will be voiced in the final build or not. If you're curious, watch on for a little more gameplay, and maybe wishlist it on Steam to keep up with its development.